Welcome back, and if you're just tuning in, you are on to Healthcare Today, your most informative healthcare program on TV. I've been your host, Dr. Benson Ayodeliko. Our team visited also the Cardiocare Hospital in Abuja, and we want to take a trip to Cardiocare. Now, Cardiocare is a specialized hospital that is, again, as the name implies, focused on cardiovascular treatment. Even though they have other, departments in the hospital, the area of specialization is in cardiovascular care. At Cardiocare, you will have both diagnostic services in cardiology as well as interventional services in cardiology. So they render services, ranging from basic echocardiograms, ECGs, up to coronary angiogram. And also interventional services such as, balloon dilatation of blocked coronary arteries or stenting of those arteries. So it's actually a robust private care center here in Abuja, like I said, that you could have a wide range of cardiovascular services rendered.
Cardiovascular diseases are complex, and we have a very wide range of diagnostic services available, ranging from the simple everyday ECG, echocardiography that shows us the electrical activities and structural issues in the heart, to more dynamic testings, including things like the stress ECG, stress echocardiography. We're one of the very few centers that do that. And we have ambulatory tests such as the 24-hour or 48-hour Holter ECGs and ambulatory blood pressure monitoring. And we also do have a state-of-the-art cath lab where interventional cardiology procedures get done, where we have coronary angiographies, which actually highlights the blood vessels of the heart and identifies any blockages which can be treated there and then in the same sitting. And of course, during those kind of processes as well, we also do things like pacemaker insertion, inserting devices into the heart that actually help the hearts to work better and more effectively. So we have that quite of a wide range. Aside from diagnostic things related directly to the heart, we also do offer spirometry, which is also called lung function tests to show how well the person's lung is working. We have a laboratory that does well over 1,000 tests. Of course, not all the equipment are domiciled there. Some are also domiciled in other branches. And apart from that, of course, we do offer renal services, including dialysis, and we're starting our heart surgery program early next year. Cardiovascular diseases, heart and blood vessel related diseases, is actually a very large aspect of what the leading cause of death in the world, and we offer one of the very few places in Nigeria where you can get comprehensive heart evaluation and treatment, particularly including a cath lab. As at about a month ago, when I last checked, we have the only functional indigenous cath lab north of the Niger from here up. So that's fairly unique, and we do this in an effort to actually complement what the governments and other bodies are currently doing to combat cardiovascular disease. So being able to go being able to cover the whole spectrum, so to say, I think gives us that unique angle. Some people have said that healthcare issues in Nigeria are largely economical rather than being clinical or medical themselves. So the financial issues are always there. That is, private organizations like us still have challenges getting loans and funding for different things. That's one. Secondly, of course, we know that health insurance is not that robust yet in Nigeria, and many people are actually unable to afford and access the kind of care that they need, especially when it comes to high-end arts-related care. And then beyond that, many people are simply not aware of the availability of certain diagnostic and treatments, even in their backyard, because of course there's a lot of regulations about creating awareness to availability of medical treatments that are available. So people see adverts on Instagram and Facebook about this kind of treatments being available in Singapore or Dubai, whereas the treatment is actually available somewhere in Abuja, but because of restrictions on advertisements and creating those kind of awareness, people actually don't know that these services are available, and they end up going somewhere very far away to get it. Being that as it may be, I think that's what some of the issues I can highlight, being some of the challenges we still have operating as a private hospital in Nigeria. We have quite a wide range of staff. We have about 6 medical consultants, cardiologists, interventional cardiologists, neurologists, and a nephrologist. And we have quite some nurses as well. We have about 14 nurses, including 2 dialysis nurses. Many of our nurses have their services focused in the area of cardiovascular medicine, which the hospital is focused on. And apart from that, like any other regular hospital, we have a pharmacy team, we have a laboratory science team. Overall, I think more than 50 people work in this branch of the hospital, which is the Cardiocare branch of the Limi Hospital Group. And of course, apart from the consultants, we also do have quite a number of medical officers. We have some that cover during the day, and then some that are here during the course of the night.
Welcome back, and I hope this edition of Healthcare Today has been informative to you. You now know where to go if you have cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and the likes. You do yourself a world of good, to seek specialist attention when the occasion arises. Beyond that, we are also hopeful that with this, we'll be able to curtail the idea of medical tourism, where people go outside the country for basic services that are available within the country. Join us again, same time, same station, next week. I remain your anchor, Dr. Benson Ayodele Cole. And on behalf of myself and the production team, I say thank you for being a part of our show today, and see you next week.